Are we manual?
Yeah.
Your next race will be at Daytona International Speedway.
Speedway.
There we go. I found a way to shut her up.
Oh.
Also, you're driver Tarzan in this.
What? What?
Yeah, I don't understand that because you haven't driven this track before.
Played this game then.
Yeah. I'd probably stick it on Pro if I was you because Unbeatable is freaking
unbeatable.
Yeah. Especially when first place just flies off. I know you get an advantage starting at the front. That's the whole point, but you don't. You're not like half a freaking lap ahead after the first freaking lap.
Can you skip this? Oh, you can't skip this.
No, you can't skip that bit. Go on to driver time, put it to Pro. Oh, have I told you about the limited aggression thing?
No.
That's actually a good idea. That people, well, you'll see, they actually give you space now. Like, they won't just. They sometimes will drive into you because, like, press A. You can skip it, and I'd change the view if I was you.
Whoa!
Why is it outside? There we go.
Yeah, deep the steering wheel.
Hey, and your first race is at night. That's a good advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, they are barging in you. What the hell?
Cool. I don't know this track.
Yeah, Sam doesn't know this track, so it's literally his first time playing it, and on Pro as well. Why do you got paint jobs? Oh, we must be playing offline.
Yeah, I've not got Xbox Live. We won't have Xbox Live around here, will you?
Yeah. I think they're still driver tires though. That's the idea. It's like offline.
It still does a stupid hand
Yeah,
stuff.
I know. Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
That's unnecessary waste of physics and stuff.
You only do that down the straights anyway. Not fucking round the corner.
Fucking around the corner.
Also, I don't know if you noticed yet, but don't you find that the other drivers' cars are too loud again?
No, quite loud.
The engine sounds are quite good when you actually press rewind. As I said, I've got it turned on. That's a good place to freaking resume. Oh, tyres! Physics! I must admit the tyre, like, they made that out in the trailer like that was a amazing new feature, but it's kind of underwhelming in this. Like, the tyres don't have any mass at all when you crash into them. You think they would.
Well, the Amazon goes sideways.
It wants to go sideways.
Just a little bit.
I did say I don't set my cars up very grippy.
The rev count is really annoying as well.
Why is that?
Because it gets to the red and then doesn't go anywhere.
Oh yeah. Mind you,
really
all cars, all Forza games have done that, haven't they? When
they go past it, goes into the red, and then like you can tell when it stops at the red, and that's it. It doesn't carry on into the red.
Oh.
And that's bullshit. Saying it might have put a gearbox in it.
Yeah, I can't remember. I should have sorted the gearing out in this.
Have I got a win?
You've got to come at least third. But it's alright, this is a sort of first impressions video, for Sam at least. You've been really unfortunate, your first race is in the dark. I actually quite like the way nighttime looks in this game. Especially when you're racing like at Le Mans and that, because it is like pitch black.
That's quite cool.
Yeah. And Spa as well. I'll have to show you some, you have to do a rain race.
Wow, yeah. It's not to do with the game. Well, it is sort of.
What?
It's not as nice driving as on the 360.
No, I know what you mean. It's because
Everything's
well,
too light
they cocked up the controller.
They cocked up the console.
Simply put.
Stop waving at people. Concentrate on your driving.
But I've sort of grown accustomed to like the way you have to drive in this. Yeah, I know what you mean. The steering feels too light, and the sensitivity on the triggers isn't nowhere near as good as the 360 controller.
Whoa. Whoa.
Also, what do you think of the braking so far?
Jesus.
What do you think of the braking?
Not very.
Because I found when I first started this, the braking is really sensitive.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I try not to be so aggressive in the braking. God, it's so grippy. It's grippy, but it's not. It's like driving a car on Mojos.
Don't feel too bad. I had to get used to this game.
God. It tastes like alright.
I do find that you need to tune your cars like really well in order to do all right. Like, I never used to really tune my cars up that much on Forza 4 because, well, I thought the handling was all right as it is.
I felt much of a Friday.
No, you do. Remember, limited aggression's off, so that's sort of the downside to it. Sometimes, like, you could be side by side down a straight, and then sometimes they'll just back off for some reason if you get too close to them.
If you haven't put a gearbox in this, that's bullshit because they're overdrive. They're
No,
overdrive.
I would have put a gearbox in it. That's like one of the. I wouldn't keep it as standard.
It's really slow.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
And also another thing with this, I've never played a Forza game without the braking line on.
No, in all fairness, this is the first time you've played this track, so you've been really unfortunate. Banger Stoley.
I'm in a Volvo.
And he's in a Capri.
Yeah, right, yeah.
What's that up front?
That's
That's a Mazda.
No, it's Fiat Dino, isn't it?
Is it?
That's a Mazda there. Oh, that's Capri.
Pardon me. That's a Mazda. Oh, see what I mean? Like you were behind that guy, and for some reason he moved off the track for you.
No, it's a Mazda.
I can't remember what it's called now. It's like a 310?
323.
323. In all fairness, they have got a couple of oddball like hatchbacks in this.
Mazdas.
Yeah.
Not as oddball as Gran Turismo.
No. I don't know why the gearing's like that. I swear I've tuned this car.
No.
Fuck off.
Oh.
What's this shit? Fuck off, Norton.
No, not dead,
Close! Ruining our playthrough.
Graham
Okay,
Norton.
ninth.
Yay! Damage looks really weird.
Yeah, that's the thing. The damage is a bit of a mixed bag as well. It's like on Forza 5, I thought that the damage was actually quite good.
Yeah, damage was right on.
It was like one of the few things they actually improved on. They've all got the same paint jobs though, I think.
What was that? It's like
Yeah,
one
I
of
don't
the
know what
pit
that
crew
was.
like fighting. It's there. That's what it was. She's like rubbing her ass against another ass. That made a fart noise.
I didn't really want to play this game with rewind on, but I find this game harder than Forza 4, which I guess is a good thing. But at the same time, it's for the wrong reasons. Like I said, it's the way the controller's just.
Yeah.
It's too light on everything. Like, everything's too sensitive. Like, you want to be gradual on the throttle, but you just can't. And
No, you
the
can't,
brakes.
no. And the brakes, yeah, that's the one thing. Especially especially because we don't use anti-lock brakes and stuff.
Yeah, we try to play this game as raw as possible, really. I've sort of gotten used to how to do the brakes, though. It does take some practice.
Contact, well, that's quite cool.
The only problem is, I wish Forza would do it properly. Like, they're open wheel cars, like, if you hit the wheels of each other, you should go flying.
Yeah,
but
you should crash in spectacular fashion, then you
and
drive
die
and
like
die
they used to.
of cancer.
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, why are they orange?
Huh?
They're not orange. What? Okay, there are different paint jobs, but they haven't stuck numbers
Keenan
on.
and Kel.
Why?
Orange soda? I'm sure you wouldn't get a reflection of the steering wheel in that.
Yeah,
that
you know that
glass.
reflection thing that pisses you off in Forza 5 is still in this. They haven't changed that at all. It's not as an... Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I should have seen that. They will stick it up inside... I know that sounds dodgy, but they will stick it up inside you. On the inside. They will catch you off guard. That's what I mean. The racing's a mixed bag. Like, sometimes they can be absolute retards. They're like... I don't know, it's because, like... Because in this game, they've stuck... Have you noticed they've stuck barriers closer to the track?
yeah.
Like on the inside. Because it's drive retard data from Forza 5, they'll just drive into the barriers because they don't think it's there. It's stupid. I'll show you.
Drive retards.
The drive retards, yeah. This is freaking. I'm 20th at the moment. Do I stick
19th.
around beat? Yeah. I can't breathe.
I want you to read it.
Jesus.
The steering wheel also looks like it's made out of plastic.
Hmm.
It's got a weird shine to it, even though it's meant to have like materials around it. It's cool they've got these cars in it though.
Yeah, there's a couple of cars that are missing from Forza 4, but the car selection overall is actually quite good. There's a couple of new cars in it. I like some of the racing cars they have as well, like the what do they call it? The Can-Am.
Can-Am, yeah.
Yeah, they're in this, and obviously the 1960s open wheel stuff. Like they haven't. Oh fuck! What am I doing?
Frank-Champs.
Champs. Can't see the freaking. I'm trying to be really gentle on the freaking brakes. You just end up locking up.
I was trying to get just enough ease on the throttle as well, innit? Like,
Yeah, it's.
on the 360 control, you just ease out the corner without being too slow, isn't it?
Hmm.
It's just a bloody. It's not being taken in consideration. Like,
They haven't
I
tested it.
know racing
Fuck.
games aren't like the most popular thing on a console, but they're still quite popular.
Hmm.
They've just like concentrated on shooting games. That's what they've concentrated on.
No, it's just the people who've made this game. They just haven't tested it properly. It's just like, oh, people will just, you know, freaking feather the throttle all the time. That's why they get around corners. Or they just. What am I doing? Not concentrating.
Concentrate.
That's the thing. When you're playing on your own, you do play a lot better because you actually you do have to concentrate with this game, especially when you're on unbeatable, and especially when you're fighting for last place.
That's like McLaren.
Authenticity.
Even though it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Jensen Button.
Windsor Button, get in there.
You can stick it up
That's
inside
what-
you.
What's the only problem with this game? You know, in Forza 5, even if you didn't come in the top 3, you didn't have to restart the race.
Yeah.
You have to do it in this one. You have to do.
Really?
You have to come in the top 3, otherwise you can't continue with the championship. I wish it was like Forza 2, because Forza 2 wasn't it all like points-based stuff?
No, that was certain.
Oh,
things.
certain races.
Yeah,
But I wish they did that with like
Well, Forza 1 and 2 had the best layout.
yeah, best career layout. Even though I like the car classes in this
Yeah.
the most. because they've actually organised stuff properly. It's not just fucking track day shit. Or make it look like a track day. Why did I choose this car?
Sure, isn't it?
I'm literally doing. This is nigh on what I was doing last time I tried this. I was like fighting for last place. I like the handler. It's just freaking difficult to try and keep up with the freaking AI.
Aye.
Because you can tell by the way they drive, they all have friggin' traction control and that on. Can't see the corner.
Yeah. Good turn.
Good turn?
Even though you're half.
Yeah, I was like off the track most of the time. You notice how delayed the friggin' gear changing is as well. Oh, this race is actually quite long.
It is for around Spa.
Yeah, for Forza. There is endurance racing in this though, so I can't completely bash the length of the races.
But 24 hours Le Mans.
There's no 24-hour stuff.
It's a 24-hour race. Road America.
It's in America.
I love this corner.
El Rouge.
Hmm?
El Rouge, is it?
Well, I don't know. It might be. That's what David Coulthard says.
El Rouge.
The Caribs.
The Caribs. See, ideally for this,
They need
if
David Coulthard in it.
yeah,
Why
not,
they
yeah.
do commentary?
Oh, they ran a bit. Oh,
Oi,
you fucking
stuck
bastard.
up on the inside of you.
That's what I mean. They go up inside you when they have the chance.
Go again.
I don't mind that though.
Oh, that's good. Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah. Would help if I was driving a bit better though. Fucking, I hate this corner.
Right up your bottom.
Wrong gear. Might be cutting this up a bit. Yeah, anyway, as I was going to say, ideally for this, I'd like it to have more laps. Because surely back in the day they went on for freaking. How many laps they used to do back then? It's like hundreds, wasn't it?
97.
97.
I don't know.
Good guess though.
Oh. I don't know. It's not really a guess, is it? It's just making a random
More
number.
than 4 laps, that's for sure.
Morgan.
I think you've got Morgan in this.
Hey, that's a game we need to play actually.
What, Top Race Driver 3?
Yeah.
And just show the world how badly that game's aged, no doubt. I used to love Top Race Driver 3. But I don't think it's aged.
Play with the cutscenes.
Oh, yeah. But I can imagine now, like, as we've discovered most Codemaster games, they don't age very well.
Anyway, let's talk about Forza. Forza!
Forza, at the moment I'm doing shit, and I've missed a fucking Apex again.
That's dirt on the windscreen, that's quite cool. That's what I've got to say about it.
Fuck.
You get dirty cars, that's quite cool. Even though we had dirty cars in its number 2.
Yeah. I actually prefer the way the
Rev
cars...
limiter in the
I actually-
1930s Mercedes.
Yeah.
Maserati.
Maserati. Actually, yeah, that's a thing. It wouldn't let me jump into the Mercedes then. It only gave me the option to go into the
You cocked out behind you, you went all wide. The other mate got the cut back on him and the carers.
Something's on fire.
No, it's just an American.
That's racist. Oh shit.
That's why you go across there.
Yes.
Yes. Formula 1.
It's what you do online apparently. Something single player. Yeah, it's
Why
got.
is there still birds coming out of that tree? There's like an endless supply of seagulls coming out of that one.
Oh
big
yeah,
thing.
that happens on a lot of tracks. It's like the same cycle every lap.
That's stupid.
It is stupid. In all fairness, Grid Autosport did the same thing, so
Yeah, that goes.
it's just like, oh yeah, that was really shit.
Oh, look, they're all bunched
Yeah, what
up.
the hell?
They've done,
I got a shower
It must
here.
all be you. Slowing down on last lap. You say you've got a shot. You've got makeup.
No, I got a shot for actually, not finishing last, Niall.
Oh
fuck.
Black. Give you room.
Good in black.
Whoa. Yeah, it's a bit good as well.
No, I know they're forgiving for the most part. I'd rather have that than then just you fucking driving into you, like it was on freaking number 5 and Project Cars.
Project Cars.
Oh, and a good thing about this, well, at first I was disappointed, but the AI didn't get like damage, like simulated damage like it did in number 5, but now they've actually patched it. It's still, that's the problem, it still takes a lot to actually damage your car. Well, I've been bumped about, haven't I, throughout this, and nothing's like come up. Shit. Fuck.
Well, hell. Well, hell. Well, hell.
Yeah, I just wish that every race didn't have to be like, oh, you must come in the top 3. Especially when there's 24 cars on the track now.
I was going to say, at least there's a good number of AI.
Yeah. And unfortunately, you can have up to 24 players online, which was a huge mistake. Turn 10. You obviously don't know how shit people drive. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can't rewind, fuck! I forgot about that.
Just cut all the corners.
Yeah. I still didn't get him in place. Fuck off.
Fuck off, you dickhead. You fucking gay.
Well, that was shit.
Stick me in a wet race and then that'll do for the recording.
Yeah, annoying you can't skip this. It's kind of cool that they're like in the pits now.
Why are they in the pits?
I don't know why they're in the pits. That's maybe it's on Unbeatable.
It's on Unbeatable?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to win this then.
I don't know, saying that, I find that...
Why are you breaking?
Yeah, what the fuck? What? What the hell? That didn't happen to me when I first played this. You got it to the front of the pack, Niall. Oh. God, this sounds mint.
That sounds pretty mean.
This car was in Horizon 1, or Horizon 2.
Yay!
Hey, mind that tree, whoa! Ho, 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 ho.
Watch this one.
Perfect turn. Oh.
Was it in Horizon? I have no idea. It wasn't.
I
The
think
first
it was
one.
in Horizon 2. Yeah, but they've done deals. They've done the way the car selection
That
properly.
confused
Everything.
the cat. I saw 100 more than I thought.
Yeah. If you want, you can turn the braking line on. I don't care. I think you have to restart the race. That's the problem. Oh, what's that about? You see that? He's breaking out the corner.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, you see what I mean? You like force him over there, just like, oh shit. Oh, look at that!
Hey, wacky and fatal arm, man.
Yeah, it's now a racing. It's a cliche now in racing games for some reason. Along with the helicopters, there's plenty of helicopters in this, and balloons. Hey, there's a helicopter. Speaking of the devil.
This does sound pretty.
And it's actually quite loud, which is how Forza should do their engine noises, especially the ones you're driving yourself. I find that the AI drivers are just, well, the cars they're driving are too loud compared to yours sometimes. It still sounds better than 5, that's for sure. They've actually improved the sound.
Not gone back to the sounds. Because the sounds in number 4 were amazing.
Yeah, I'd still say number 4 still sounds the best. I know it's, I guess you could say it's authenticity, but when you're in cockpit in this game, it's muffled.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, that's...
I wasn't paying attention.
That's authentic, but just do it the way it was in Forza. We don't want the sounds to be muffled out, do we? Because otherwise you end up sometimes I end up missing a gear change or something. Because I can't hear what's going on. We got another one up your ass.
Asshole.
as you've noticed, they've got rid of like all the sticky grass and the slippery runoff now, which is a good thing.
That is a good thing.
But if multiplayer wasn't so shit,
this is a long race. It's not wet images.
yeah, I know. I did say that's the problem. You can't do bucket lists. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to go through each championship, like every time. It's a bit annoying. It does restrict you on what tracks and what championships you can do, really.
It's going to take me some getting used to this throttle stick. Why has the XK got white walls?
Yeah.
You fucking, I don't like you anymore, Forza.
It's annoying because the only way you can get rid of that is if you change the top, the rim. You've been really unfortunate so far. You've like every track you've raced is ones you haven't tried before.
I'm not doing too bad.
No, you're not doing too bad at all.
I'm unbeatable.
You notice, look at the mini map. Look how far ahead first place is. Or is he actually leading the pack there? Might be.
God damn it.
Oh, your tyres went.
Hmm?
That's what I mean. Forza doesn't do tyre wear realistically at all.
It's not tyre wear, is it? It's heat.
Well, that's what they call it in this. No, apparently it can affect the tyre wear as well if you overheat your tyres too much. Which, it doesn't make a difference. It just seems to overheat and that's it. Don't worry about it too much. You just get used to it.
Touring car. Touring car. Not playing BTCC again.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've got the British touring cars in this
Have they?
as a showcase event.
You cannot be sideways in this game.
You can be a little bit. I can get the cars.
God's sake!
I can get the cars a little bit sideways, but you know me, I don't like doing that. Oh, bastard! That wasn't the 11, was it?
No, I think it's the XK.
Yeah, it was.
Orange XK.
Yeah, lovely. I think it's because where we're offline, it's just given us random colour palettes for the cars, not the paint jobs. Some of the paint jobs are really shit, I'd like to add. Like, some of the paint jobs people come up with that just doesn't suit the the car they've painted.
Stop it! Doesn't normally irritate me, but
I've grown used to it, but like you said, it's the only time you should do it is when you're down the straight and not having to gear change or whatever.
so you cannot be fucking sideways in this game.
I find that the grips, in some ways, I find the game's much more grippy now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But
So-
once you lose it, that's it. Usually, like you can't save it. Still, overall, it's a mixed bag. There's some things they need to improve on. I think the driver tars especially need improving. Like, you can't just have them driving into the fucking walls because you stuck barriers there.
So you haven't shown me that.
Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. I know what track in particular, Silverstone. I'll get you to do a wet race before we stop recording. I'll bung you in that Le Mans race. Oh, bloody hell! Look at him go! He saved it, the bastard. See, some of their mistakes actually do feel genuine, but then there's... Like, got that horrible Fiat, whatever it is.
It's not Ford, is it? So.
No, it's that Fiat V8 supersonic thing. Yeah, I don't understand why this race is actually really long. I know as you progress, like, throughout career, like, when you get to the more... Well, when you get up to, like, racing, like, the proper race cars and that, the races are slightly longer, but it's still not long enough, if you know what I mean. I remember on Forza 4 you could do races that were, like, 12 laps long, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get that in this. Like, the maximum you do is, like, 8 laps. Which I think is wrong.
Why am I catching them all up?
Yeah, what the hell's going on here?
They all took off like a rocket.
Well,
catch them all.
you're not going to catch up on the top 3.
No.
That's ridiculous. I think I might use this car for now. It's just the fact you can hear it clearly compared to the other drivers. Apart from that stupid reflection on the windscreen.
Yeah, it's quite distracting actually.
Hmm.
Why is it all wiper marks as well?
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. That's what I mean. It just takes a bit. It takes a bit of practice.
Yeah, 4th.
Yeah, I'd take that. It's just a shame you got to do it again. You don't need to stick it on Pro, trust me. I'll show you what happens.
Okay.
If they've patched it, then...
Can I put the line on?
Yeah, braking line. Suggested line is at the top. There we go.
Sorry people, but I'm retarded.
Don't feel bad.
Don't
Like I
shit.
said, people online are fucking terrible. And this is your first time
Whoa.
playing it.
This is like Saturday.
I like the effect as well, like the rain rolls up on the windscreen.
That's good, yeah.
Cool effect. That's what I mean, the rain, when it's racing in the rain, it does look really good. And the spray as well.
It does look really good.
Yeah, I was going to say, mind the puddles, trust me. They really pull you. We stood round there, didn't we?
We stood everywhere around.
And you almost followed someone in. I do. That is actually quite a good. You can actually follow in people quite well in this. Not that that's a. I guess that should be a point to Forza, because not many racing games do that. It's not the idea though, but yeah, you see what I mean? Look at the map. Look at first place.
Yeah.
He's miles ahead already, and it's just not on. They need to They need to fix that. You're not that far unless you're, you know.
Starting on pole, really.
Yeah, I know, but you wouldn't be that far ahead within like the first couple of corners,
That's
surely.
That's what I mean. I don't use a suggested line for a thing because like you watch it where it is.
Mm.
Like around that corner, it's like right over on the right hand side. It's not,
Yeah.
not where you'd be.
I wouldn't follow the racing line in the wet with it though, because sometimes the puddles are right on the racing line. Brake.
What?
No, I didn't think you saw the puddle. If you're not braking before that puddle, you will be off.
This is really good in a way. Actually, I like this.
That's what I mean. The rain races are probably the best thing about this game. I'm glad they've added it.
We've done a decent job with it.
Yeah, they've done a decent job with the puddles. I will say that. But I thought if you just go through a puddle at like 10 miles an hour, it would just do the same. It would just pull you off. But it actually does it. It does depend on how fast you're going.
The wet looks really good. I like the wet.
It's just the same. There's not a lot of races in the wet.
Having just done a kart meeting in the wet.
Looks like this car's a lot of fun still.
Fucking handle us.
Mind the puddle. Like, watch round here. They all just crash into the wall. You'll probably end up winning this race at some point. It's stupid. Did they not think about that?
Why are they cutting the corner anyway?
Because I think in Forza 5, that barrier wasn't there. And of course, if it's based off players' data, everyone just cut that. Must have just cut the corner all the time. And of course, they still think that the barrier. Well, they think that the barrier is not there still, so they just end up driving into it. It's not just on this track; it happens on quite a few. That's not the way to solve it, is it? It's not the way to solve the corner cutting just by placing barriers near the track. Add penalties or something. God, first place is flying. You should end up winning this though, if he ends up crashing into the wall.
This car is a lot of fun.
I'm glad, because it was like one of the best cars in Forza 4 in my opinion.
Woohoo.
Yeah, I was saying, mind the puddles. Yeah, that's kind of sad if you think about it. Like, the last game that actually did puddles properly was Project Gotham 4 Racing 4.
That game's still fun. Is there any game still done ISO?
No. That's where Forza needs to go next. I know people have complained about the rain in this, like saying, oh, it's not realistic, the race would be called off.
What?
Yeah, but it's a racing game. It's not real.
The race wouldn't be called off road.
If it was, like, really flooded, I guess. If it was, like, a couple of puddles, then... No, they wouldn't call it off, would they? Hey. Triangle. Triangle.
Well, it is, effectively. I hit that puddle, didn't I?
Yeah.
And changed down again.
That's what I mean, the racing line's not completely helpful in the wet. I wish they could get rid of the rain effect on the camera though.
It's meant to be skid load, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't mind that, I thought it was distracting.
At least it's not like...
Like I said, doing the karting in the fucking wet, you can't see fucking anything, so really... I know it's a racing game, you don't actually need that.
No, they do the spray quite goodness. Like, if you're following a car from behind, you literally cannot see anything. Oh, he's crashing into the wall.
Also am I.
Yeah, I can understand that would catch people out, but most of the time they're not actually driving through the puddle. They're just being retarded. It's like, oh, I'll cut the corner. Oh, there's a barrier there. Well then, Sam, you've won it.
That is probably dumb.
That is stupid. This is why you just need to program good AI. That's all you have to do. Don't do this driver tar bullshit. Because in about 10 years, when the frigging servers are offline, we're just stuck with this. Because they won't be able to collect any more data. That's the thing, in 10 years' time, if they're still collecting data from Forza drivers, would the driving be the same? If it isn't, then the whole driver tar thing's just bullshit. They just don't know how to program good AI. I'd like to be proved wrong. But still, they should just, you know, program good AI. Not do this driver tar bullshit, because I don't think Turn 10 realise how shit the community is.
They've tested the game, haven't they?
No, they haven't. That's the problem.
That's
could have done a bit more.
modern gaming, though. Really, like.
Well, it's because
we'll patch a game after it's come out, after people have paid hard-earned money out.
Yeah. Or if you were an idiot and paid for the special edition, which I think was like 80 quid, which is ridiculous.
Well, like Forza 4 was a pretty polished game when it came out. I know it's some of the stupid stuff, but as a whole, it's a pretty.
Well, single player was fine.
It's the best Forza game today.
Yeah. I'd say, I wouldn't say this is. Well, for me, I'd say this is probably the second best, in my opinion.
Well, I'd say Forza 2 is better. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah, I didn't mind Forza 2. I'd say that's the third for me. I've still enjoyed this game, like you said. The rain races have helped a lot. Granted, you don't do a lot of them in the like career mode. I wish you could do a bit more. And also, it only rains on particular tracks for some reason. I don't know why. You think all the tracks would have wet weather.
I would have thought so.
Like Laguna Seca, I thought that would have rain, but it doesn't. I think it's this track, Spa, Sebring, and Brands Hatch. And that's it, sadly. Hopefully in the next one, they'll actually, all the tracks will have rain. Mind the puddle.
Not that it matters.
It's good though, isn't it? Yeah, it's done now. There are a couple of them behind you, but
Yeah, crashing their full
they're crashing into the wall in a minute. Just wait. I'm looking at the mini map. Yeah. It's so stupid!
long ways.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The showcase races are actually quite long, but it's just a shame you can only do these. You can only race this class once. I'd like to do like a championship of.
Old 50s cars.
Yeah. Rather than just do a showcase. I will say this car doesn't sound as good as it does on number 4. No surprise though, really. Yeah, this definitely doesn't happen at the Silverstone Classic. People just driving into the wall. This is a major nitpick, but I think like every game that has these old cars in does it. But these cars would have more than 180-degree steering. Wouldn't they?
Well, I don't know.
He'd be all over the place at the moment, surely.
So no, they might not do actually. I can't comment because I've never driven.
Sorry, not 180 degrees. Is it 1-to-1 they call it?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, how
It's
modern.
lock to lock though.
Yeah.
Swish, swash, swash. No, I didn't mean to.
What are you
push
doing?
that.
Are you trying to change view?
Yeah. Ugh, that looks shit. Ugh! You didn't tell me about that. That looks really crap from outside.
Well, I've never played this game from outside
Look at
view.
the spray. It looks crap. Sorry, that looks really shit. That looks like clear.
Look from the
PS2.
side.
Look at that water splash.
Oh yeah. Why does it look worse on the outside? Oh shit. Oh no! Join the club! That's so stupid. They've been there for the whole lap. Oh yeah, you don't need to rewind. God, I couldn't play this game from the outside view.
It looks crap.
Oh, I will say, because I used to play Forza 4 with the bonnet cam, I find the bonnet cam in this isn't very good. It seems to be too close to the bumper. What this game also needs is, what's it called? Field of view. You know, you can just like how far you want the camera to be. So I find that some cockpit views are too far back. With this car, it seems like it's alright. They've actually done it properly. I didn't notice the backfire till now. I can't believe once upon a time I used to play Forza like this. You're doing alright though. Yeah, you usually find with that's when I tend to win most often is during the race because they do make stupid mistakes. Sadly. Oh, it rains in the Nürburgring as well. So you could do Nordschleife in the wet, which is cool. Oh, that's one problem. You can only do like one race on Nordschleife in this. I can't remember what where it is now, but it's only you can only do it once or twice in career mode. I wish it was more. You could do more races on it. Disappointed by that. It's like you've gone to the effort of adding Nordschleife in, and you only get to race it once or twice.
That's
Yeah, I never noticed that. In cockpit view, it didn't look too bad.
No, this game looks much better in cockpit.
Yeah.
Play this game in cockpit view. Unless you want it to look like a PS2 game.
Go on, Sam, jack him up. Actually, no, I wouldn't do that because it disables flashbacks, I think, around the last corner. That's so stupid. Well, they've got their money's worth, I guess. People crashing multi-million-pound cars with friggin' tyre walls.
Yeah,
That's
it sort of looks like it's hovering a bit from the outside in the wet.
And aggressively pull them to the pits.
That's fun.
Yeah. Alright, that'll do. Oh, you
Yeah.
got not something for me. Goodbye.
Goodbye.